Welcome. In this video about Solana, I'm going to help you understand how to forecast whether Solana is going to hit and exceed all-time highs. I selected 7 relevant points to get to that understanding. I'm going to share them with you. My name is Taki. I'm the founder at investinghaven.com. I was doing public cryptocurrency forecasts since 2016 and running a premium crypto charting service since then at investinghaven.com. So in terms of the 7 points to watch for Solana, the first one is about Bitcoin. And that's because Solana needs bullish momentum in crypto as a group. And crypto as a group is represented by Bitcoin in order to do well. And what you can clearly see here, there is a long-term uptrend in Bitcoin, and it's represented by this rising channel on its weekly charts. Solana needs Bitcoin to move higher in order to move higher as well. So that's one. Second, it is a bifurcated crypto market. I did that forecast 1 year ago. I called it a crypto hidden bull market. It appears to be accurate. What this really means is that not all tokens participate to the upside. There are some of them that are doing well. Solana did very well, but it did so well that it needs a break, as you can see here. Eventually, what is important is that tokens with good fundamentals and a great chart, those are the ones that are probably going to outperform in the future, even if there is bifurcation. Solana has all it takes. Again, it might need a little bit of a pullback. So the question is, what is the type of chart structure that we believe is going to have a good outcome for Solana? And the chart structure should be a reversal, a bullish reversal. As you can see, between 2022 and 2024, you have this rounded pattern that's a bullish reversal. We want something similar but smaller to happen, and then it's going to create some sort of cup and handle type structure. That's a bullish outcome that's going to come out of it. So the question is, if Solana is going to drop, is it going to be a good thing? The answer is yes. However, provided that it's going to respect a specific level. Which level? The answer to that question is provided by the chart. As you can see, this arrow on the chart, created in April, May of 2022, is the one that defines sort of a new structure in this whole chart setup. That's the one, according to me, that's the one very specific candle that needs to be respected. I call it the line in the sand. It comes in around $80, $85. It might be that Solana is going to drop to that level. I think personally it will. It's not going to stay there, but it's going to drop to that level probably in a few months from now. And in doing so, it might create that sort of reversal, smaller reversal, and the cup and handle. Now, the one thing to realize is that if that's going to happen the way I think it's going to happen, then we're going to have a twilight zone period. That's a period that's going to feel very uncertain, especially in that sort of area indicated on this chart. That's the period in which you're going to have big fights between the bulls, the bears, and selling, buying. Those are the moments that you hate markets. There are moments when you love them, when everything goes well. There are moments where you just don't like it because it's so uncertain. If we get through that twilight zone periods on that sort of box that you see here on the chart, which is 80, 90, 100 maybe dollars, and if we get through that period in a way that's sort of going to respect that line in the sand level, and it has to respect so on 3, 5, or 8 week closing basic prices. And of course, 3, 5, 8 are Fibonacci numbers, so you can also add 13 to that. That's going to be a good thing, and it's going to probably give a very good outcome in 2025. So those are the ingredients that you need for a good bullish outcome and new all-time highs in 2025. The other thing to consider is you also want, even though you're a Solana enthusiast, you also want Ripple to win against the SEC. Why? Because the SEC also has a claim against Solana. If the SEC does not win against Ripple, it's going to be a good thing for Solana. So here you have 6 points to watch for a good outcome for Solana with new all-time highs as a result. And always is it important to consider invalidation. When is this Solana to new all-time highs bullish forecast going to invalidate if three things going to happen. First, Solana dropping below $30. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm just saying if that's going to happen, no matter how unlikely it is, that's not going to be good. Second, BTC has to respect this long-term rising channel. Any drop below $30,000 is not good. The third thing, the SEC, if it's going to win against Ripple and Solana, that's not gonna be a good thing. So there as well, thinking it's not gonna happen, thinking that SEC is gonna lose, but we always need to be mindful. So with these points in mind, you have 7 very specific items to watch for, and to understand whether the forecast that Solana eventually will print new all-time highs, whether that's gonna work out well or not. I believe it will, but here are the things to look at, and we're going to be looking at it for you as well.